Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1995th edition of Short-Term Day Trading Live with Oscar. Good day, traders. This 1995th video coming at you for trading on Friday the 13th. That's September 13th, 2019. Friday the 13th. And for you traders that keep track, it's a full moon, a harvest moon no less. And the Omni went neutral. Let's talk about that. Traders, we know this is a risky business. If you don't, you should listen up. This is a very risky business. Trading futures, trading stocks, trading ETFs, trading commodities, trading options, extremely risky. Never trade without stops. Never trade without money earmarked to be lost just in case something bad happens. And hang out with me in my free trading room at livewithoscar.com. Speaking of free, if you want free, I'll give you 2 free weeks of my trading recommendations. The same trading recommendations Omni puts out each evening that I'll use. If you'd like those, I'll give you 2 free weeks. Let's move forward, kids. Dow Jones Daily Bar Chart, the DJIA, neutral Omni. What irks me about this neutral Omni is that it went neutral after an attempt to get to previous highs. Previous highs were 27,398.68 for people who are really keeping count, but 27,400 just about, right? The high so far on this run is 27,306, and I'll tell you right now, Omni went neutral. Doesn't mean the market can't go crazy towards the upside, but it went neutral after failing to reach contract highs on Thursday. Let's see what happens Friday. We'll be neutral, but hopefully the market will go through. I am a little disturbed that we went neutral after a nice smart rally up like this. Green bars, you'd expect a green Omni, and it went neutral. So maybe there's a sign there, kids. We did not take out those highs, and I mentioned this in the last 2 videos. We need to take out these highs, otherwise this will turn into a bad sign. But I'm not calling for that because we're neutral. Let's let the markets tell us. That's your Dow Jones. So let's take a look at this guy. E-mini S&P. Traders neutral once again from my Omni, and same sort of thing happened after breaking out of a wonderful bull flag. We rallied towards contract highs, but it didn't quite get there. Contract highs are 30.29.5. Current high is 30.21.75. Hopefully we'll blast right through this, but for now, with a neutral Omni and the possibility of either a double top or failure to get past here, I'm glad the Omni went neutral. I'd much rather see this happen and then get a bullish Omni so I can get in after we get above those highs, because if we had a green Omni today, I'd be afraid of it because of this. I was so happy to see that neutral. Rock and roll. So let's see what's going to happen, but I'm just showing you what's out there technically. Did not take out 30.29.5 yet. Looks like you're on your way. Let's see what's going to happen there. Traders, if you like these videos, please subscribe to them. Subscribe right now on YouTube and click the little alarm button so that you'll be alerted every time I put out a new video. And like them, share them all over the internet. Tell your friends, help me get more exposure. I would thank you very much. But let's move forward. Check this chart out. And that is, look at Tesla. Now, Tesla's had a nice run up here, right? Looking good for a little while. Nice little run up. Well, I say that run up was to fill the gap. See the gap right here? You can't miss it. Between this red bar and that red bar, you've got this gap, right? Boom. Well, that gap was filled. This day doesn't exist. Here's where we stand as of the close on Thursday. That gap was filled, and the market decided to turn around and close at the low of the day right after filling that gap. That's where it closed. Well, just about the low of the day. So that, interesting, filled the gap, came back down. I'd say we go for a short in Tesla. Traders, let's see what's going to happen. I can't promise you that Tesla is going to be a good short. I'm just showing you the analysis in what I see. But this analysis tells me that we filled the gap. And if it were stronger, it would have settled towards the high of the bar that day. But it did not. It settled here. So that gives me reason for caution or reason to possibly sell short shares of Tesla. Now, I've got another chart I'd like to show you. This goes out to a YouTube fan. Let's go to, I think I saved you chart number 16 would be for you, my friend. I would like to answer a question of a YouTube fan. Ed Reynolds wrote to me and said, Oscar, you haven't shown me a lot of stocks lately. I would love some analysis in UNFI, United Natural Foods. Edward, thank you so much for writing in. Of course I would answer you on this. Here's what I can say, though. I don't like anything about this chart at all. It's been going down, as you can see, with the red channel for quite some time. It's below the 200 bar moving average, and it's below the 50 bar moving average, which is black. The 200 bar is blue. Then I said, well, you know, there is something positive I could tell him, because it looks like after making a channel, it tends to run up. And it made a channel here, and it tended to run up. And then I realized it made another channel just recently, and it didn't run up. So I couldn't give you that one, right, Ed? There is a channel here it broke out of. Maybe, I don't know, it'll get past the 50, but I have to say, because of the cheap price, 12 and change, and the fact that Omni doesn't really look at stocks at this level that don't move more than $10 a day on average, I don't really have much I can tell you, my friend. I don't love it. Maybe because it's natural food, something could happen. You know, there's this big natural kick out there. But technically, I don't like it. Maybe you'll get a few cents out of it, $1 or $2, but unless they get some kind of contract that none of us know about, technically, I don't like the stock very much. But Ed, thank you so much for writing in. I hope they get a contract if you're long the stock. I hope you do great with it. If you're not long, I don't really love it very much. And that will bring us back to this lovely Tesla chart. Traders, last Omni Camp for 2019, December 5th through the 9th. You get a new laptop, your lodging, your food, your transportation, and your education are all included. That's the December 5th Omni Camp. Prices go up in January. You can no longer get an Omni Camp at the price they're at. If you want to come to this Omni Camp, your last chance for the year, December 5th through 9th, please contact me at livewithoscar.com. I'll give you a phone number quickly of 702-629-4755. You can always call me if you're serious about camp. I'll be more than happy to speak to you about it. And keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things I can tell you to do to keep those emotions at bay, and believe me, I know it's not easy, but try this. Say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll traders, I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.